for the African company.
But before we start film, you talk about the conditions what the Africans people get when they come here and make a business.
Yeah. When they come here, mainly are not from Africa, mainly are from China. They open a shop in Italy now, many bar, many business of
Restaurant.
come?
Restaurant
and so on are owned by Chinese. So when they open a business here, they don't pay taxes for some years. They have no problem with social security, no problem with municipality for permission, no problem for safety condition, for hygienic condition. They do what they want, but this is not the same for Italian people. And this is not fair.
Where is the equality?
I think that we have to help people that are coming here, but the government have to give
the
same help also for Italian.
The same conditions for everybody.
So we can say that Italian government is favoring people coming from outside than the same people. So this is not fair.
Okay.
For my opinion, this is my opinion.
It's the ground to raise up the racism.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that Italian government is racist, but against Italians.
Yes, but at the same time they yell that the Italian people don't be racist.
No, Italian people are not so racist. We don't. We try to help everybody. This is not racism. I think that the Italian are one of the fair people in the world. Maybe too much.
Okay. In Finland they say all the time there's very bad situation between the people who wants to help and people who say that exactly almost the same that you say, that everybody is thinking that we have to do something, but we have to have the same rules for everybody.
Look, as you told, I have traveled a lot, also in Africa. Now I am going to work in Africa, but I was in many countries. And the problem is not to help the people when they are coming here. We have to help the people in his country.
Yeah.
But the problem is that in the African country there are a lot of what's mean in English?
Dillo in italiano.
Che prendono soldi così, come si dice?
They take money.
No, that they are corrupt.
Corruption.
So European government give money to the government of African country, but they don't use this money for people. They use just only to put in the pocket.
Yes.
So should be found a way to help African people directly in the country, not through government, through corrupted people, because otherwise a lot of money is losing for nothing. When people from this country are coming in Europe, of course we have to help them. We cannot leave them in the rain and so on, but we have to avoid this problem from the beginning, not from the end.
You have right.
And I see that European community, because now it's not anymore every country that is helping singular country, is only the European community that give help to the country. So if Italians want to give help to Nigeria, it's not possible. Have to go through European community. And the system that is using European community is not working. Because instead to decrease the flow of people in Europe is increasing. So means that is not working. So we have to change.
We have the same corruption in the Brussels than we have in Africa.
Yes, yes. Maybe they are agreeing with the people to get the money. I don't know. I don't. But this is what happened. That a lot of money is going to Africa. But what happened in Africa? Nothing.
You have made lots of factories and so on with this money.
I was working as a senior consultant of the United Nations. I went in many countries for that. I went first time in Guinea-Bissau after the civil wars. In Guinea-Bissau, in Bissau, that is the capital, there are working approximately 200 ONG. You know, ONG is organization non-governative. But they get the money from the government. And I saw many things that are so crazy, spending money for nothing, that have no reason. The United Nations in Guinea-Bissau have 2 buildings with more than 200 people working. For what? So
they burn the money away and don't help anybody except themselves.
I don't think that they stole money, but to maintain 200 persons of the United Nations in Guinea-Bissau cost a lot of money.
That's what I was meaning, that they burn the money and help nobody except themselves.
Yes, yes. This is the situation. I was going to Indonesia, I was going to Nicaragua, to Honduras, to Ecuador. And
with the United Nations?
Yes, and the problem is the same.
Everywhere?
Everywhere is the same. A lot of people that are working for nothing. Maybe, no, completely for nothing, no. But they can do much more than what they are doing. And this is only problem of bureaucracy.
And the same we have now with the European Union.
European Union is the same organization of the United Nations is in the European Community. The European Community have office of representative each country in the world. But Italy have also embassy. Finland have embassy. Why?
Germany have embassy.
Why? If we are in the European Community, why we need to have also Italian embassy?
So it would be easier to have one building and from every country one guy there.
Yes. No one, many guys.
No, so let's say that I can only finish. I fly to Greece, I lost my passport, I have to go to Finnish embassy. But at the same time I could go to the European Union embassy, and there was one guy who can talk Finnish with me and clear the situation. Now we're paying, every 28 member states are paying their own building and
the European building blues.
Yes.
This is crazy. What we made, what we was voting for the European Community, for what? For only increasing bureaucracy
and the cost.
This is stupid. I think that what I saying now, many people in Europe are thinking the same. Because we have any contact. Maybe 40 years ago was a dream to have only one government for all Europe. Now it's not more any dream. Now it's only a cost. For what?
The dream costs.
Det blir kvar.
So there would be lots of stories alone from the United Nations, but I think we go in these stories next time when we come here. We'll talk about these things. Is there something else what you like to say, the people of Europe?
Well, I think that people should be more, what I say, more participant of the problems. Don't sleep, think a little bit more with your mind, and when you go to vote, think about what is happening. This is the only way to do something in the right way.
And this is why we are here to ask you this.
Thank you very much.
I thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you very much. So, kiitoksia. Me asiaan herra Abbon kanssa myöhemmin